Hello, my name's Rhoda Castle and I'm going to be the module leader for Social Policy and Social Problems 1 this year. And I've been working on this module for a little while, and I find it an extremely interesting module for a number of reasons. One of the reasons particularly is that it gives me the chance to learn about the things that you're doing out there in the world of advice and how those actually relate to social policy. Because really, although the people that come through the door of advice work agencies have got their individual problems that you have to deal with on an individual basis, an awful lot of those problems relate to social policy. And some advice work agencies collect information about those individual problems and feed those back into the policy process. So, yes, I find that very interesting, and I hope you also find it interesting to link those individual issues that you've had to work with in the advice work world to some more general social policy issues. Now, just to start with a little bit about me, I've been here at the university for quite a while now, and I teach both social work students and advice work students. And a lot of what I teach is social policy to both groups of students. Before I came to the university, I've worked both in social work and in the probation service. So going back to the module itself. Now, what we actually cover on the module is a basic introduction to social policy, and we then go on to talk about families, poverty, work and housing. And those are all issues that you're likely to come across in your daily work. They're quite sort of staple advice work issues. And what we hope to do on this module is just to put them into context a bit, so you can sort of get a wider view on those issues that you're working with on an individual basis with clients in your advice agencies. So the first 6 weeks, you're going to be sort of working on the actual materials, the course documents, the links to other websites, the reading, all that sort of thing. And I hope that during that time you'll communicate with me both by email and through the discussion boards, and also with your fellow students. We quite often find that when people start the module, they meet sort of quite a lot of old friends on the discussion boards, people that already know each other. And that's really useful too, because people have got to start in making relationship with each other. So do use the discussion boards, do email me, and I think I could say now that email is probably the best way of getting hold of me. Although I'm at my desk quite a lot of the time, I'm not there all the time. So, if you phone, I may be teaching and not at my desk, or I may be out visiting a student on placement. So email's a better way of doing it, really, because I do pick up my emails every day. So, I will know that you've contacted me. So moving on, we've talked about the first 6 weeks of the module, when you're going to be basically doing the learning, using the course documents. The last 2 weeks is when you do your assignment. And, if you need some help with your assignment, if you feel stuck, don't suffer in silence. Do contact me. So, I've talked about the topics that we're going to be studying on this module. So I'm going to move a little bit forward from that and say, what is it that we're looking for? What do we want you to develop on this module? Now, what we really want is for you to get an idea of the wider context of some of these social problems that you deal with on an individual basis, and also to develop a more analytical approach about those problems. So we'll be wanting you to look for evidence about the topic that you choose for your assignment. And we'll also be wanting you to look at what some of the explanations are for that problem. So evidence and explanations and policy, of course. Now, one of the important things on the module is linking to advice work, and that happens quite a lot sort of on the discussion boards, but you'll notice that quite a few of the essay titles have got, a requirement to link what you're saying to advice work. So if it asks for that, it's very important that you do that. Now, I think that's all I want to say at the minute about the module in general. But do let me know if you've got any queries. And I really look forward to getting to know all of you. So I hope to hear from some of you very soon.